It's time for the absolutely... I'm on my way! Completely... I'm almost there! Random... Why are there so many stairs? Podcast. Oh, jeez! With Andrew Rhodes.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Absolutely Completely Random Podcast for Saturday, April 25th, 2020. We have finally reached the end of April in this new normalcy that we call life. I apologize if you might hear a stink bug fly by the microphone at some point tonight. They've somehow decided that my room is going to be their new home, I guess. Little bastards. But anyway, I digress. So what do I got to talk about this week? I actually have some fun topics, like the upcoming death battle between Obiwan Kenobi and Kakashi Hatake. I'm actually looking forward to this one. I don't know which side to pick on. Something that I found, ironically by chance this week, courtesy of YouTube, which led me to look into it. There's a fan-made game called The Quest for Mata Nui. This actually sounds pretty cool. Believe it or not, good old Sailor Moon is coming back in the first 3 classics for fans, as it's going to be up for free on YouTube. Yes! Courtesy of Crunchyroll, but still, that's amazing. Remember that Legend of the White Dragon I did a topic on a while back? Hey, good news! Apparently they've reached their funding goal! Cool. Pokemon is shifting from Disney to Netflix, and while I'm not a fan of either platform, Netflix, I think, is the lesser of two evils. And then I have a sweet little side note, not to mention my week and the usual generalness that the podcast has. But hey, that's just what happens here on the Absolutely Completely Random Podcast. But before we go any further into this, you know the song and dance by now, I'm sure, if you've been watching and or listening every week. ARHOADS-2012. I'm Andrew Rhodes. It's my eBay page. Come check me out. Buy something if you're interested. Check it out. There might be some stuff there you might find interesting down the road, or something that somebody else might have cheaper. I don't know. Or in better condition than I do. I don't know. Check it out. Swing over to Twitter at Otaku Rhodes. You can, shoot the shit with me over there. I'm usually always on Twitter. Check out the official Web Designer 18 Facebook page because, well, I have one of those. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe right here on the official Web Designer 18 YouTube channel. And ring that bell notification icon, too. It's always fun to know when new videos drop, isn't it? Alright, so my weeks actually went pretty well. For what it is. For what the new normalcy is, my week kind of went pretty well. So I introduced my mom to a movie she never saw before in her life. I introduced her to Bloodsport. The 1980s movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Oh man, I love watching that movie. Then I find out that there were some sequels to it that I really don't want to watch, but I'm like, oh my god, I love this movie. And I saw it was on the Roku channel. YouTube also has it under their free movies, but I was not about to go to YouTube, put in an account for the Roku player just to watch Bloodsport on the Roku when I could just, off of YouTube on the Roku when I could just pop it up on the Roku channel itself. I'm like, yeah, no, just gonna watch Bloodsport. And I showed it to my mom. She loved it. She actually liked the movie. She goes, it wasn't what she thought it was gonna be. That kind of took me off guard a bit. Like, well, what were you expecting this to be? But yeah, so I had a blast with that. Got all the questions in for the Q&A video this week, but I decided to do something a little nice because I know for a fact that I'm not going to be going back to work the first week, in at least the first couple days in May. So I'm extending the Q&A deadline. So I'm going to be nice. This is your last and final chance here, folks, okay? Last chance. You have until Monday, 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to drop your questions in, ready to go. And that is the final cutoff, people. It's going to be Monday, okay? And that's the 27th. Okay, that's the cutoff. Other than that, there's been some fun stuff. Been playing the Puzzles and Dragons collaborations and events that have been going on, which actually weren't too bad. They started the Pad Academy again, and we got a Gintama Uh, we got a Gintama collaboration, which honestly bothers me. I don't know why. I think it's for the fact that it breaks the fourth wall more than it should. I mean, I didn't really even like Gintama as a manga when I read it in Shonen Jump, so that should tell you something. Uh, a lot of stuff happened this week. Watched some YouTube videos, continued practicing my drawing. Got stuck in a massive text chat with because my boss at work decided to put everybody on a group chat thing. As apparently everybody thinks that everybody else in the world has fucking smartphones, and I don't. I don't have a smartphone, so everybody's doing this group text group chat thing, and I keep getting freaking text messages. I ended up getting like 50 of them in one day. Then the next day I got like 60, and that was just before I finally deleted most of them, because I only have like a 100 message limit on my phone for incoming. And all of a sudden it's like, yeah, no, I'm getting like a crap ton of messages left and right, and I'm like, what the hell? Why does my phone keep going off? And here it's because I guess my store manager's bored, so she wants to try to talk to everybody. Now, that's fine, but I wish people would not hit reply all, or just, hey, okay, here, I reply to sender. What does that tell you? I don't want to talk with everybody. Okay, look, I know we're all bored. Well, I know you guys are bored. I'm having plenty to do. I have found a lot of stuff to watch on YouTube. I have watched some stuff to do reviews on. I have been working on some stuff, making some decisions upon some stuff that I was working on, fine-tuning some ideas that I have for the future, practicing drawing, contemplating my time travel theory. I have a lot of stuff that I've been working on. A lot of stuff. So, yeah, I have plenty to keep me occupied. But I guess a lot of other people are just bored out of their damn minds. Hey, that's fine, to each their own, but I got plenty to keep me occupied. But I guess she was bored, so they wanted to chat and everything else. It was just annoying me with my phone message system going off, because I have different tones for mine, and the one goes off it goes, "You've got mail," and I'm like, oh, for God's sake. And I kept hearing that on and on and on. I had to put my phone on silent. It was driving me up a damn tree. Drained my battery. I actually had to get a phone card for my phone because I was running out of service days, and all of a sudden I was having a hard time getting my phone card to go in because they wouldn't stop texting, and it overloaded the network that my phone was on, and it's like it made it difficult for me to just get my phone card to go through to add the time to my phone. I was getting a little pissed off. I mean, I don't mind. I know you guys are bored and everything, but for God's sake, not everybody, is that bored that, oh, yeah, here, let me talk with everybody. I mean, I talked to like maybe 4 people at work. 4 people know anything about me. Now it's actually 3 now. I forgot. Now it's actually 3. So it's like only 3 people at work really know anything about me. That's it. The rest is nobody else at work knows anything about me. I am just a name on a damn schedule to you people. It's just like, yeah, no. Yeah, okay, so that was that. What else did I do this week? Anything else exciting? No, not really. It's been kind of a dull week then. I mean, Bloodsport, watched that. Been getting back into Samurai Pizza Cats. I caught up now on all of what was released for season 4 of Rick and Morty, so I am caught up on all that. Yay, happily. I'm caught up on that. That's about it. So, yeah, without any further ado, I guess it's time to get into the podcast. I mean, it's been one hell of a week so far. Let's see if I can cap it off well, right? Well, hopefully. Alright, so for those of you that watched it, Death Battle recently had Cable from the X-Men taking on Booster Gold from the DC Universe. This is the first time in a while on their Death Battle thing that DC and Marvel crossed heads. I personally still like the Lex Luthor versus Iron Man fight, because that one ended with Iron Man taking home the win, baby. Yeah, that ended with Iron Man taking home the win like he deserved. I love the nods in that one to like all the anime stuff, and he literally destroyed the Batmobile. There was a Gundam. That was the best part. There was a Gundam. The Chaos Emeralds, the Dragon Balls. There was like so much shit in Stark's warehouse. It was hilarious. I'm amazed they didn't get copyright struck for having like even the images of that stuff in there. Oh man, I loved it. But the next Death Battle was announced at the end of Booster Gold versus Cable, and it's gonna be, believe it or not, Obi-Wan Kenobi taking on Kakashi Hatake. Now, I actually know a bit about both of these combatants, so I can actually do a who do I think's going to win this one? I love this. So, first off, let's look at who we have. Who's going up against who here. So we have Obi-Wan Kenobi. As many of you know, trained by Qui-Gon Jinn, became the the sensei-like of sorts to Anakin Skywalker, and slightly then as well to Luke Skywalker, who got passed around like a freaking, got passed around like a really, really, really bad bag of chips there. Really bad. So you have Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan actually has access to the Force, the ability to sense things before they happen, to have lightsaber skills that are really good, incredible reflexes courtesy of the midichlorians, just all the basic Jedi shit. He can move, size does not matter to a Jedi. He can move a planet, he can move a starship, he can catch stuff. Personally, I still think the Jedi should have had the Force Lightning. I'm not even going to lie about that for a moment here. I think the Jedi should have had the Force Lightning. The Force Lightning, I think, was just a missed opportunity for the Jedi, because they honestly could have just enjoyed that. I mean, they could have used that for life-saving, things that could have made them, it could have fit their philosophy. Look, somebody's dying of a heart attack. Here, we'll, channel a small amount of the Force Lightning into our palm to, act as a defibrillator of sorts. We're in the fucking desert here on the planet of whatever the hell we are. I don't know if I can't think of a desert planet in Star Wars off the top of my head. I'm not a huge Star Wars nerd. I like the prequels. The original 6 weren't bad. The original 3 weren't bad. The prequels were my favorite from 2 and 3. Number 1 was a shit show. Phantom Menace was a goddamn joke. And if somebody one more time tells me how great of a character Jar Jar Binks is, I love the story about how apparently he was going to be like a member of the Sith or something. A friend of mine said something to me about that, and I had heard rumor about that online too, half a dozen times. There's theory videos on it, and I'm just like, yeah, kind of explains why you hate him so much. I mean, it's freaking Jar Jar Binks, for God's sake. Even the Fairly Odd Parents poked fun of him in that one special. But you have Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's going up against Kakashi Hatake. So, for those of you who don't know who Kakashi is the copy ninja, is what he was nicknamed. He is basically powerful. He's a Jonin level ninja that is basically the second of the 3 mentors to Naruto Uzumaki. The first one being Iruka Sensei, the second one being Kakashi Sensei, and the third being Jiraiya. Now, what makes Kakashi interesting? Well, Kakashi is known as the copy ninja because during a mission back in his youth, I think it was right after he made Jonin, to be honest with you. I think he reached the Jonin rank, I'm pretty sure it was Jonin. I'd really have to double check it, but I'm almost sure. But either way, he ended up getting a promotion, basically. And his best friend, Obito, or I should say teammate / friend Obito, was crushed by a boulder. And only Obito's one eye was left uncrushed. And their other teammate, Rin, was a medical ninja. And Obito goes, hey, I didn't get Kakashi anything for, his rank up. We should get him, I should give you something here. Take my Sharingan eye. Because Obito was a member of the Uchiha who had the Sharingan, the ability to copy stuff. He goes, no, take my Sharingan eye and, allow me to see the world through you as you continue to go on, because I'm done here. And Rin did it, and Kakashi ended up getting the Sharingan, and he was shunned by some people in the village for a little while, but he became pretty well known. I mean, he was a member of the Anbu Black Ops for a while. He was, like I said, he was the teacher for Naruto. He unlocked a lot of powers courtesy of his Sharingan, including the ability to copy other ninjutsu, and so many things that he had access to, which is really cool. We first saw him being like a real badass when he was taking on Team 7 in the training mission to catch the bells. He showed off, okay, look, these are literally like middle schoolers or high schoolers. I could kick their ass and not even blink. And then when they went on their what was supposed to be a simple mission, which turned out to not be a simple mission. He ended up showing his stuff of why he's called the Copy Ninja and why he has the rank that he has, as he went toe-to-toe with Zabuza, who at the time was a pretty powerful foe. I mean, at the start of the series, was one of the first powerful ones that he faced. So, it was a pretty interesting, he's a pretty interesting character. So, with Death Battle, I'm trying to figure out how they're going to do Obi-Wan here, because Obi-Wan, I think the pinnacle of Obi-Wan's strength, I want to say, is right after Revenge of the Sith. Like, literally between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. That is literally Kakashi's, or sorry, not Kakashi's, Obi-Wan's, pinnacle. That is where he is at his best. Because when A New Hope started, he's old Ben. He's old man Ben Kenobi. He's like, oh, look, Luke Skywalker knows of this guy who's out in the boondocks somewhere. He's old Ben Kenobi. And Kakashi is still powerful yet in his elder age a bit. He became the Hokage before Naruto after Tsunade was forced to step down. So if they're going to go with Kakashi, their best bet would be Kakashi at the end of Shippuden, when he had access to, I'm assuming still, by the way, access to some of the Mangekyo Sharingan abilities, some of the Susanoo that he had gotten from Obito, who had came back, and other things. So this is going to be hard to go by, because honestly, I think Kakashi would have the upper hand a bit, but at the same time, Obi-Wan is pretty good. I mean, he went toe-to-toe with Anakin. Anakin was, granted, not very well trained in the dark side, had a good understanding of the Force, though, and he was a damn good lightsaber wielder, at least from what you can see. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a pretty tough call there as to who's going to beat who. But either way, I'm looking forward to this one. I mean, Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Kakashi. This is going to be a good fight. I'm looking forward to this either way. So, yeah, it's going to be coming out, I know, in May, so look forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited for this one. My money's on the Jedi, though, so go Obi-Wan! That's where I'm putting my money. My money's going on Obi-Wan Kenobi, baby. Yeah. Come on, Jedi! That'll suck if the ninjas win. Alright, so I came across this topic purely by chance, because YouTube decided, hey, this might be something that you might find interesting, because I was watching a lot of gaming videos this week. Like, I was watching Oxhorn play some Fallout 76 Wastelanders DLC, which just makes me laugh. Just remembering all the shit from Fallout 76. I just had to watch that Angry Joe review again of it, because I love that review so much. That was great. $18 for blue. Love that. Well, I guess because I was watching a lot of video game related stuff, YouTube's algorithm decided, hey, we think you might like this video too, and it was a trailer for this upcoming fan-made RPG based on the Lego Bionicle series. And I loved the Bionicles growing up as a kid. I think I actually had to, I cannot talk tonight. I remember, because I used to get the Lego catalog, so you could get most of the sets that were available. I remember always turning to the Technic section, because I always wanted to get one of those little Technic guys. I ended up getting like half of one, but it still bums me out that I wasn't able to get a couple of them, and I've been searching like eBay for them, and nobody has them anymore. I mean, I can search all over eBay, and the ones that I find are either they're asking way too much money for them, or they're beat to hell, they're damaged, and I'm like, no, that's not what I want, and it kind of upsets me a bit. But the Bionicles were one of my favorite sets that Lego came out with, because I just loved how they looked. And in fact, I still have every single one of them that I got. I mean, I didn't get every single one made. God, no, I didn't get that. But out of the ones that I have, I still have them, broken pieces and all. They're actually in my room. It's one of the things that I actually want to pull out sometime and look at again, because I miss playing with those. They're a lot of fun, because I would just go around and start building my own stuff then. I remember building Zoids out of them. When I got really big into Zoids, I would build like the Liger Zero, the Shadow Fox, the Genosaur, the Blade Liger. So I built a lot of stuff out of those, and I still have them. They are buried in my room, literally behind the plastic container that holds my manga collection. Like, seriously, the plastic container that holds most of my manga, right behind that, there is my Bionicle, my Lego Bionicle stuff, which I actually want to get out, go through it, make sure it's all still good, clean it up because it probably needs it, and then put it into a plastic container to keep it safe rather than the cardboard and the one plastic container that is in there. Well, most of it's cardboard, so it's probably destroyed, eaten alive, or basically fucking wrecked by now, which will piss me off. But then again, I can always find more pieces online, and some of the stuff I did put kind of safe in a kind of good size safe box. So, and I still have some boxes in my room that are cardboard that I've had up here for years, and they're still in real good shape. Because I mean, I can literally take a look around my room right now, and they're in, some of the boxes are in good shape. I mean, you can tell that some of them are a little dusty and dirty, but they're in good shape. So, and these things are down there, away from the light, away from a lot of air. So the only thing I got to worry about is bugs probably got into it, and I can just like clean those things up. Just get some Clorox, put some Clorox in a like a bin or something, and just wash the pieces up. That's not a problem. But I always loved, yeah, let me get back on the subject here. I always loved the Bionicle series. It was one of my favorites. So, to find out that there's going to be an open world RPG that was made by fans for this, and I watched there's like a 12-minute video. Yeah. God damn it, I cannot talk tonight. Both of the links, I think I'm trying to go too fast. Both of the links, by the way, are in the description for this, because there is a trailer video that I saw, and then there is a full-on 100%. Because I also think I saw it on Facebook then, too. Because I know I saw it on YouTube, and I thought, oh, this is pretty cool. YouTube recommended. Then I saw it again on Facebook, so that was really cool, too. That was pretty cool, too. But, there is a link, though, to the videos. There's one that's like a 12-minute gameplay of it, and it, my God, it looks so damn beautiful. I remember playing the one game of the Bionicles when I still had my Game Boy Advance, and I was really into gaming, hardcore type of gaming stuff. I had the one Bionicle game, and I had a lot of fun playing it, but it sucked because I had to do some of the missions, and you had to go like some of the locations, and I got confused half of the time because my color blindness was not helping when it's like, you know, light dark area and dark area, but you can't tell the dark area from the light dark area when the overshadow is preventing you to tell which is which. There was like an entire thing where I had to hope I didn't crash into like these spikes. There was an instant death move, and it was just a lot of fun once you got to it. I don't think I ever beat it, which sucked. I thought about getting one, because I think there was one then for like one of the home console systems, but I never actually got my hands on it. But basically, this game just, oh my God, the graphics on this blow me out of the damn water. But the trailer, the fan-made trailer was released. God damn it, I cannot talk tonight. The game is titled Bionicle Quest for Mata Nui. So, back in 2001, Lego created this to bolster the Technic division of the Lego building toys, which, by the way, I love the Technic toys. I love the Technic Lego things. I loved Hero Factory. I didn't get many of those, mind you, but I loved Hero Factory. I loved the Bionicle series. I liked it when they remade some of them. I actually got some of the ones that were like a remake that were using like the Hero Factory bodies with the Toa masks. That was pretty cool. I actually did buy a couple of those. I got myself a Mata Nui, because it is one of the only all-yellow Legos, one of the all-yellow Bionicles. The other one was the Guardian from, I think it was Mata Nui, from like, I think it was from the third movie, and I love that thing too. My mom got me that for Christmas, and I love that. Oh my God, that thing is so cool. It's got a spinning shield that I think is just so kick-ass. I love that spinning shield. But yeah, so this is actually really cool. So this game's following the first version, which is actually pretty cool. So the first set of Bionicles was basically the 6 legendary Toa. You had, and I do apologize if I mispronounce a lot of these or if I don't remember them exactly. You had Liwa, Tahu, Kopaka, Gali, Patu, and Onua. I actually think, oh my god, I actually got them all. Holy shit, I actually got them all right. I remembered them all. And then you had Takanuva, who was the Mask of Light. Then it was a whole movie based around it, which I ended up getting the VHS of, which was a good movie. Then you also had Makuta, who was the almighty evil on the island that they had to try to take down. And Mata Nui was the name of the island, and also the god of the Bionicle in a way. And Mata Nui got his own form later on, and his own movie to go along with that form, which I love that movie. That was a pretty cool movie. But I also got the Mata Nui figure. And I think I got some of the other ones from that. I got a lot of those. I really want to dig those. I'm going to have to make plans to dig them out sometimes. It's like not bring my tablet up with me and just literally go, no, tonight I'm going to dig out my Legos and I'm going to put them in another container. I got some plastic ones in the basement. I should really dig one of those up, wipe it down, and pull them out and just go to town. Have some fun again with my Legos. I love playing with those things. I really want to do that. But, yeah, I know. It's kind of difficult to do, and you need funds and everything else. You have a YouTube channel. Yeah, a lot of stuff you got to put on the back burner, folks. But one day I'll get to it. Just building those again would be a lot of fun. But basically, the first story told of the story of the Bionicles, the Toa that arrived on Mata Nui. They were met by the Matoran, who were basically the inhabitants of Mata Nui, and the Bionicle, or the Toa, the Bionicle is the whole thing, because basically there's 3 virtues that they always had to go by: unity, duty, and destiny. These are the ways of the Bionicle. The Toa were basically the heroes of Mata Nui. They were the heroes of the island. They were the ones sent there to defeat Makuta. They would, basically get the Masks of Power, which I don't remember the exact name. I think it was the Konoe Masks of Power, and they would, battle out evil. The first arc of it, because I can safely say arc because of how they released the stuff, the first arc of it ended with them taking on, I think it was the 2 dragons. There's like 2 dragons, like a red and a blue one. And that led to the Borok. And the Borok were these massively powerful creatures. They were just unstoppable. They could bust your mask right. They could just completely bust the Konoe Mask of Power right off the Toa and then replace it and take them over with a little mind control thing that they had inside their heads, which was really cool. I got a couple of those too, and those things were really cool, how the punching action worked for that. But that was the whole thing. Like, they could smack the Konoe Mask of Power off, and they were a massive threat. So the Bionicle, or the Toa, I keep calling them Bionicle, the Toa had to upgrade themselves, and they ended up becoming the Toa, I think it was the Toa Nuva. And it was basically their next form of power. They got, like, armor on them then, better weapons. They had, like, silver shoulder pads that went over top of their shoulders, and a chest plate, and a new Mask of Power to go along with their increase in power, as well as new weapons. And they were finally able to defeat the Borok. Then you had the whole Mask of Light, discovering the Mask of Light and all that stuff. And they sort of followed the same gimmick with some of the other sets, like the Mata Nui ones. I think had the Rakshi, which that was a really cool design on that, but I think I only ever got like one of those, but that was a really cool design with those. It was basically like this giant walking thing that had what looked like a lance, and you just move the arms like it was on an elliptical machine in a way. It was pretty cool. But they could take the mask off too, and then they could hit you with some type of a bug that would control you. So it was sort of like the same gimmick, that followed along after the Borok, but it was really cool. But what gets me excited about this is the fact that this actually looked good. I watched the 12-minute gameplay of this thing. This thing was beautiful. It basically was Tahu. They were exploring the island as Tahu, and they're like, oh, there's more stuff to come. He took on a couple of the beasts that they have to go up against, gathered a couple of Masks of Power. I think was Liwa's was one, and Onua's was the other one. I think they might have gotten Pahatu's in the thing, but I don't remember. But there was just a lot of fun that they had with these. But yeah, the graphics on this thing, oh my god, they looked so beautiful in that. Even the picture here of Tahu is just breathtakingly beautiful. I mean, you could just feel the character, like, this is what the Bionicle were. And this is what I mean, this is honestly what I would have expected if Lego would have actually gotten off their ass. No offense to Lego Company. I mean, they make some good products, but if they would have gotten off their ass and thought, hey, let's do a tie-in show with this. Let's put the animation budget into this. Let's do a tie-in show with this. Really sell this thing. Because Bionicle took off like a goddamn bat out of hell when it launched, because you could get those things almost everywhere and people were getting them. I got all 6 of the Toa, all 6 of the Toa Nuva, I got the Takanuva, I got the Mask of Light one. I never got Makuta though. I ended up getting one later on, but it was one from like one of the different sets I ended up getting later on. There's just so many cool things that they did with this down the road. And they could have easily, because how this literally looks is basically like how the trailer looked. That would have worked so well as here's a, series that we could run. And they did the movies, which the way they did the movies was beautiful. You will never hear me argue that. There was the Mask of Light. I know then you had the Mata Nui ones. There's like 2 of them for Mata Nui, which were really cool. Then you had, I think it was the 4th one was Mata Nui's movie, which was really cool. I don't remember what the name of it is off the top of my head. You know what? I'm gonna have the internet here. Hold on. Let me Google it. But yeah. Bionicle movies. Okay. Hopefully I spelled it right. My quick spelling. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, there was 4. So you had the Mask of Light, which came out in 2003. 2004 gave us Bionicle's Legends of Mata Nui. 2005 was Bionicle 3, Web of Shadows, which that one I didn't actually own. I watched it on, I think that was Nickelodeon. I watched that one on. And then 2009 we got Bionicle: The Legend Reborn. That was a damn good movie. That was the one with Mata Nui showing up. But I did like the Mask of Light. That was a good movie. Especially for the first, show off of this is what it is. And oh look, you can actually watch them on YouTube. Hey, all right. I can watch them all again. Woo! All right, hey, I think I know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Oh, cool, I can watch the Mask of Light, Legends of Mata Nui. All right, can I watch all 4 of them? Oh, please tell me I can watch all 4. Please tell me I can watch all 4. Please tell me I can watch all 4. I don't think I can. Damn. I don't think I can. Damn. Oh, I'll have to check. I know I can at least watch the first 3 on the official Bionicle YouTube channel. I have to subscribe to that, by the way. That's the Bionicle Animations YouTube channel. I will have to subscribe to that when I'm done recording this podcast. I'll have to subscribe to that. But, yeah, so this game looks beautiful. If you want to check it out, I don't know anywhere you can get it. I don't know if there's anywhere to sign up for a beta or anything, which, by the way, I mean, if this thing, as far as I can tell, it's going to be for computers, it's going to be open world. If they put out a spec list for what they believe the bare minimum is going to be and then just update it later on and then open it up to beta testers, if I have the chance, I'd love to beta test this. I would really love to beta test this. I would. I freaking love to beta test this thing. Holy crap. I would love to beta test this. But, yes, you can check it out. There are links in the description. The first one is going to be for the trailer, and I think the second one was for the 12-minute video. If I don't have them labeled as which is which, just check them both out. It's worth it either way. But oh my god, it's freaking worth it. I'm not even lying here. That game looks so damn beautiful. The 12-minute gameplay footage. Now, keep in mind they're liable to change some stuff up before it actually gets like released and everything. But still, not a bad way to hold homage to the Bionicle sets. I mean, this was cool. And how Bionicle came to us, then Bionicle went away, and we got Hero Factory. And granted, I mean, the original 6 Toa ended up evolving into, like, some Sky ones in later on, which was pretty cool. Yeah, so that's, not bad, but, yeah, okay, but, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know how to end this. I don't really know how to end this one. But yeah, check it out. It's worth it. If you get a chance, look at the 12-minute gameplay footage. It is so beautiful. And I wish these people the best in making this. I really do. Go on and onward for it. I'm looking forward to this. And damn, this looks so freaking amazing. It really does. Okay, before I start this next topic, slight update. Because the site that I got it on apparently misstated some of the information, so I have to apologize for accidentally getting it wrong at the start of this. An earlier version of the post from io9.gizmodo.com stated that the new streaming effort for the Sailor Moon Classic, the first 3 classic series, was spearheaded by Crunchyroll. That is incorrect. This is actually something that Toei is handling. It is unclear whether Toei's Sailor Moon streams will be subtitled or accessible to the people outside of Japan. We apologize for the error. I apologize too for getting it wrong, because thank you once again for people that jumped the goddamn gun. Now, if you're a fan of Sailor Moon and you happen to live in Japan, good news! For those of you outside of Japan, we basically once again get the middle finger. Thank you so much, Toei. I gotta admit, gotta love Toei. They copyright strike people if they put something up that's related to any of their stuff. And I mean by pictures. I can talk about this till I'm blue in the face. But yeah, no. Sailor Moon. Oh yeah, I love Sailor Moon. The first 3 classic series were going to be up on YouTube for free. According to the original post that I saw, it was going to be for the US. No, it's for Japan only. Of freaking course it is. Because, nobody outside of Japan liked Sailor Moon, I guess. Look, I may have issues with Sailor Moon herself, but I still like Sailor Jupiter. She's one of my favorites. I got interested in the show when I was a kid. I remember the whole Bare Naked Ladies song. Yeah. But no, we're getting screwed once again. We don't get the wonderful ability to watch these 3 classic series because Toei wants to basically hold it over our heads and say, meh, screw you. But basically, ahead of the premiere of Sailor Moon Eternal, a cinematic retelling of the Dream arc, in which the Senshi face off against the Dead Moon Circus, Toei is inviting everyone to re-experience the episodic adventures that build up to the film's celestial confrontation. Yeah. So basically, Crunchyroll is reporting that beginning this week, Toei will begin posting every episode from the first 3 Sailor Moon series that were presented as continuous seasons in the West in batches of 10 episodes, because Sailor Moon Eternal retells the story of the 4th series. Now as a good time as any to look back and refresh your memory as to what they went through before one of the smallest and most mysterious members of their team popped up on the scene and revealed a shocking things about Sailor Moon's future. That would probably be Sailor Mini Moon, which revealed to be Serena's daughter from the future, which leads to a lot of questions if you watch a lot of reviews of the one movie. Yeah, time travel does not work that way, kid. Something to note, though Toei doesn't exactly want you to binge rewatch, so the batches of episodes are set up to drop weekly, beginning Friday and going through July 17th. As of now, Sailor Moon Eternal is still set to hit theaters on September 11th, provided that doesn't change. I didn't hear anything different. And I said the update on this. So, first off, I'd like to thank Toei for giving fans over in Japan a reason to, celebrate and cheer. How about us here in the States? We would like to have access to this stuff, too. I mean, I'm going to safely say this, because this is a long time coming. With a lot of these anime production companies, I know that they like getting in bed with Crunchyroll. They like having their own streaming service. They like doing a lot of the ones that they can control. Why not just cut out the goddamn middleman? The people are going to end up pirating them off of those sites and putting them up on YouTube. Why not just set up your own YouTube channel and have ads run? Have memberships or something else to help pay the light bill. You will get a crap ton of audience members, and you know what your audience is, and you can gear if it would be COPPA compliant or not. What bothers me is the fact that Toei will up and do nice stuff like this, but then the minute somebody uses one of their properties, they are right on top of you with a copyright strike. And if I remember, wasn't Toei the one that did that Tokusatsu channel? I have to double check that quick here. Hold on. I think it was Toei. If it was, I have a really fun story about that. Tokusatsu. Yeah, I think it was Toei Tokusatsu World, I think. Yeah. Okay. There's a fun little story about this. Cause, when that Tokusatsu channel went up on YouTube, there was a neat little thing some people were talking about on Twitter. Now, how much of it is true, I don't know, but I'm willing to believe it either way. Apparently, like a few minutes after it launched, like within an hour or something, it was down. Courtesy of Toei's own copyright bot strikes. Like, the little copyright bots went and told YouTube, hey, somebody's uploading this shit without our permission, and boom, 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 and they were taken down, and they had to fight their own copyright bots. Which, basically, like I said, leads me to tell you that, look, Toei will do nice stuff like this, but at the same time stab you in the leg and make sure you can't walk away. You know, they're like that nice mafia don. Or the nice crack dealer. It's like, no. You don't want to buy that crack over there. That's bad crack over there. You don't want to go over there. No. You want to get it from me instead. My name is Toei. I give you the good stuff. No. Funimation, Viz, no. You don't want their stuff. You don't want their stuff. Their stuff's bad for you. My stuff is good for you. My stuff's good. My stuff's where you gotta go. By the way, don't do drugs, kids. Just don't do drugs, okay? There. I've specified the PSA for the moment. I've done the PSA. But basically, that's what Toei is, to me anyway. Toei is basically one of those, we're nice 1 minute, and the next minute, we're literally stabbing you in the legs so that you can't walk away. It bothers me because while this is cool, I'd like to rewatch the old classic series too. Why not make it accessible for everybody? No, you were gonna do it via YouTube, so there was gonna be a site then, right? Well, I don't know. Because apparently I don't think they're doing it by YouTube anymore, according to the article, since they had to update it. No, on YouTube for free. Okay, so it's gonna be a region lock then. Like the Gundam series was on Gundam Info. You're going to region lock Sailor Moon. It's the way to go. So it's going to be accessible. You'll be able to see it, but it's literally like looking at that big toy. Like imagine yourself as a 5-year-old. Or like think back to when you were a kid and you really wanted something out of a catalog, or you really wanted something you saw on TV, and you would watch it, you would draw it, you would doodle it, you would imagine it in your head, you would pretend you already had it just so that you can see all the fun you're going to have with it. And you can't touch it because it's part of a higher echelon of product or thing that you cannot have. Yeah, imagine that. That's basically what Toei just did to everybody. That's what annoys me. That I want to say about this. That pisses me off. That's good old Toei though for you. I mean, they are scumbags. They're good scumbags though. Don't get me wrong. I mean, when it comes to anime, they're top notch. They know what they're doing. But at the same time, when it comes to actually giving people decent anime and giving everybody a fair shake, it's no. You're not getting any of this. Hell no. What do you think we are, high? Oh my God, no. No, you want Sailor Moon? Yeah, you better come to Japan and watch it then. We're doing this for a reason. Yeah, but there are a lot of people here that would love to rewatch Sailor Moon. Although by now, I can almost definitely say that everybody who is a major fan of Sailor Moon has the complete sets on DVD at this point, or Blu-ray. So they have it on home video. I am almost sure of it. I know some of the movies are available to watch on some of the streaming services. I think the series is available on a couple to watch. I think Crunchyroll actually has it to watch. So, yeah, I think. Don't quote me on that. But either way, it's still a scummy move, though. But it's a good scummy move. So, if you live in Japan, I hope you enjoy Sailor Moon Classic. You get the chance to rewatch all 3 of the original classic series leading up to the 4th installment. For those of us on the other side of the spectrum, hopefully Toei will pull their head out of their ass, but I doubt it given their track record, so we can just dream. Oh well, it's always fun to dream, isn't it? I mean, to sleep perchance to dream, and then take us away into another never land. Oh well. But either way, it's still pretty cool. And I mean, at least this proves that Sailor Moon is still popular enough that Toei's definitely wanting to do this. It's just ironic how they're doing it. That's, I guess, what I want to say. But yeah, that's about all I got for that. So, yay! Alright, so let's take a little step back in time. Everybody remember that Legend of the White Dragon thing that I talked about a while back? That massive thing that Bat in the Sun was pitching to the wall, see if it could stick. That was doing a Kickstarter campaign for itself to see if it could get made, and it had a whole bunch of things. I ran through those, and I just got a good laugh out of 90% of it. Hey, good news! It hit its funding goal! I love this. So Morphers rejoice. The long-awaited Power Rangers-inspired film Legend of the White Dragon has officially been funded on Kickstarter. Yay! It's been funded on Kickstarter. Woo! Kickstarter's gonna get it! Yeah! Woo! It's a miracle! It's a miracle! Yeah! Which I just find still ironic, though. But, yeah. So last summer, the original Power Rangers cast member teamed up with Bat in the Sun production. The minds behind the... What was it? Ninjak versus the Valiant Universe and Superpower Beatdown. By the way, I love Superpower Beatdown. That's one of my favorite things on here. Still waiting to see the Green Ranger versus the White Ranger. That would make one hell of a Superpower Beatdown. Let's see which one of the two is the best. Or even a death battle. I want to see it happen either damn way. I mean a full-on, full balls-to-the-walls battle between the Green Ranger from Mighty Morphin and the White Ranger from Mighty Morphin. I want to see which one of those two can whoop ass and take names. Which Tommy Power is the best, damn it. Hell, throw Zeo Ranger 5 in there and the Black Ranger from Dino Thunder. Let's really get this ball going here. Damn, I want to know which one's the best. But this has officially been greenlit, and I'm excited about this in a way, because, first off, it's nice that fans are going to get a chance to see something, but it's also really nice to have the older actors kind of reprising roles and doing stuff that, honestly, they would probably get a kick out of. And this is still a cool thing, nonetheless. So, what exactly was this thing? That's an all-out thing to say. But they did have like some updates and other stuff. It's got 31 days to go as of right now, according to the Kickstarter. It's got $191,000 of its $100,000 goal, with 2,141 backers that do realize they're gonna have to back this bitch up. I love how like Kickstarter campaigns go, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, the money fell through. Yeah, no shit, the money fell through, because people just do a Kickstarter campaign and figure, oh, I'm not going to have to worry about paying the money for this, but I'm going to have my name known that I put money into this. And it's like, yeah, hey, morons, you do realize you're going to have to deal with this. But Bat in the Sun did have two other Kickstarter campaigns created and two that were funded, so that is pretty cool. So what is the Legend of the White Dragon? According to the official Kickstarter here, which I'm off the article at this point, by the way. I'm actually on their official Kickstarter, link in the description. But there is a pretty cool thing on here, though, explaining more about it, but you can read that for yourself. I'm going to just go back into the Kickstarter here. For those of you that don't remember, what the hell was this Kickstarter in the first place? So this is pretty cool. And most of it, what the article says is in here anyway. So, what is Legend of the White Dragon? But basically, in the aftermath, the city was left decimated, a past reminder of the great battle and fall of heroes. The heroes were blamed, stripped of their titles, and hunted. But as evil once again threatens to return, they must rise from the ashes with the power of the White Dragon. Seriously, sounds like a lame plot hole. So why did they do crowdfunding? It was important that they deliver what the fans want and deserve, and Kickstarter allows them to do just that. This way they remain 100% in control of the project. They don't have to worry about, oh, they got like a bank backing us, but the bank wants them to do this, this, and this, or they have other sponsors that want them to do this, this, and this. This way it's 100% in their control. You, the backers, are anonymous to them. You just donated the money. You're going to get some sweet swag and some sweet shit, and they're going to take your money and go to town and try to make this movie, which honestly, I'm not going to lie, I hope this actually does get made and it's decent that everybody can watch it. Basically put it up on YouTube or something, damn it. I actually kind of want to see this. But then again, for some of the hack job Power Ranger like movies that I've seen, I could go either way on it. I'm not exactly going to be entirely upset or anything if it sucks. But they wanted to create a compelling story, intense action sequences, and a spectacular visual effect without any studio telling us no. We can't wait to deliver an awesome film experience. So this is actually pretty cool. They got like rewards on here. Amazing pieces of art. But there's like an entire... there's a huge thing on here that I honestly love. This is going to be fun. So there's like a huge thing on here. So here's all the rewards. This is what I was looking for, was the rewards. Here's your rewards tier. So, because there's still time, there's 31 days. It'll be 30 days as of the time I put this up, so you have at least a month to go to town. Reward number 1 for $5. You can get your name in the credits and 6 phone digital backgrounds. You know, for your $5 donation, you at least get your name in the credits. That way, when you're huddled around your TV at the age of 95 and your grandkids are over and you want to show them a movie because it's raining outside, they can't go outside, and, you know, the virtual mind players on the fritz, you dust off your old DVD or Blu-ray player, plug it into your Hypro 3D TV, and you play a movie. You can show them your name in the credits. Go, Grandpa, I backed this movie, kids. But if you want to kick up an extra $15, you know, your heart just feels so sorry for everybody. You want to kick up an extra... I mean, I'm sorry. Kickstarter campaigns for me, I always get a kick out of, because the rewards, I always feel like never justify the amount of money you're giving them. It's like you're putting your faith and trust that they're not just going to take your money and run. There is no reward in the world that is going to make me want to not, you know, think that. I'm sorry. So, like, for $5, you can get your name in the credits, 6 digital phone backgrounds. Gee, for even $5, I would give them $5 just to have my name in the damn credits. It's like, oh yeah, Kickstarter backer, Andrew wrote. I'm not giving them $5, though. I mean, I would if I actually wanted to, but I'm not going to go through the trouble of setting up a freaking Kickstarter thing just to give them money. I'm not doing that. But reward number 2, $15 higher than the, you know, first reward. For $20, you can get a digital download of the series/film. Oh, that means that we're not going to be able to watch it online. Great. That sucks. Digital download of the original soundtrack. Yes. The sad part, though, is that I guarantee you the first 2 bullet points in the $20 reward will be instantly spread across the internet in the underground downloaders network. I can guarantee it. Hell, it'll probably be up on the dark net in 30 seconds. Like the first layer of the dark net in 30 seconds. I almost guarantee it. Digital download of the script, digital download of the poster, your name in the credits, and 6 phone digital backgrounds. Wow! So you get 4 extra things for $20. So for $20, you actually get the digital download of the movie, the digital download of the soundtrack, the script, and the poster. Oh, I love that. Okay. Wait, hold on. If you want to kick up an extra $30 on top of your $20 for $50, reward number 3, you get a Blu-ray of the film with behind the scenes and bloopers. Digital download of the series/film, digital download of the original soundtrack, digital download of the script, digital download of the poster, name in the credits, and 6 digital phone backgrounds. For $75, if you decide to donate $75 to this Kickstarter campaign... I was feeling like I'm a fucking PBS now! I was feeling like I'm a fucking PBS! Oh my god. So for $75, for your donation of $75 to back this project, if I ever have to do Kickstarter for something and I'm giving out and I'm literally giving out prizes, I swear to God I'm gonna sound just like this probably. For $75 donation. Because you get your money back. So for $75 donation, you get an exclusive print signed by Jason David Frank himself. Probably auto pen. Then again, I think he just signed his own stuff. So that's pretty cool. Blu-ray of the film. So basically all the stuff from the above, from reward number 3. So basically Blu-ray of the film with the behind the scenes and bloopers, digital download of the series / film, original soundtrack, script, and poster, your name in the credits, and 6 digital foam backgrounds. For $100, for the $100 donation tier, you will get an exclusive t-shirt. It'll probably say, I think Ironica said, I donated $100 to this Kickstarter, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. That would be hilarious. Oh my god. But you get the t-shirt and then all the rewards from tier 4, which is the, like I said, the signed print by Jason David Frank, the Blu-ray of the film, download of the series film, original soundtrack, script, poster, all in downloads, name the credits, and the digital backgrounds. For $250, you get a signed Pop collectible figure. Exclusive t-shirt, exclusive print signed by Jason David Frank, Blu-ray of the film with behind the scenes and bloopers, digital download of the series film, original soundtrack, script, and poster, and your name in the credits, along with 6 digital foam backgrounds. All for the price of a $250 donation. For $500, if you just want to kiss $500 away here, I love this, oh my god. If you want to kiss $500 away, yeah, you got $500. It doesn't love you anymore. You just want to say goodbye. $500. You can basically, for $500 donation, you and this $500 want to get a divorce. You just want to see other people. That's perfectly fine. You can donate $500, and you can get a signed poster by the cast, a 24x36 signed poster. A signed Pop collectible figure, exclusive t-shirt, exclusive print signed by JDF or Jason David Frank, Blu-ray of the film, digital download of the film, original soundtrack, poster, and script, and your name in the credits, as well as the 6 phone digital backgrounds. So basically everything underneath the first thing that I say is everything from the previous tier. So, if by curiosity you got $1,000 you want to get rid of, it doesn't love you anymore. It wants to see other people. It's grown tired. It wants to go off to college and learn stuff without you. You'll get invited to the premiere for the $1,000 donation. You'll get invited to the premiere, but you have to pay your own way to get there. Travel is not included. A poster signed by the cast, signed Pop collectible figure, t-shirt, print, Blu-ray, digital downloads of the film, soundtrack, script, poster, name in the credits, and digital backgrounds. For $2,500, at this point, you and your money are pretty much not on speaking terms. You've gone to therapy, it's not helped you anymore, and you decided, that's it, I'm done, get the hell out of my house. For a $2,500 donation, I can tell you, PBS should hire me to do their telethons. I guarantee you I can probably get people pissed off that they'll give money. Oh, God. If anybody from PBS is listening, I am available, by the way. I'm more than willing to lend my talents to you. For the $2,500 donation, you'll get a White Dragon helmet from the set signed by Jason David Frank, a personal Skype call. Ooh! Like, that is going to give whatever you use it on a virus. Invited to the premiere, travel not included, a 24 by 36 signed poster by the cast, signed pop vinyl, signed pop collectible figure, exclusive t-shirt, exclusive print signed by Jason David Frank, Blu-ray of the film with behind the scenes and bloopers, digital download of the series / film, digital download of the original soundtrack, digital download of the script of the poster, and name the credits with 6 phone digital backgrounds. Now, as if none of that enticed you. You and your money are just done at this point. You don't love each other anymore. You're not even staying together for the sake of the pocket change that you have. Nothing. You want nothing to do with your money anymore. You and your money are no longer speaking. You basically hate each other. You cannot go far enough apart from each other. You want it wants to go somewhere where it's going to feel safer and not feel like you're just holding it for granted and making fun of it. At reward number 10, for $10,000, you get to visit the set so it's a set visit and photo with the cast. A co-producer credit, which will probably be worthless, but you'll be able to apparently IMDb yourself. Yeah, that'd be great. No, I'm a co-producer on a really low-budget movie. The White Dragon helmet from the set, signed by Jason David Frank. Personal Skype call invited to the premiere. Travel's not included. Poster signed by the cast. Basically everything from the above tiers. I just find that ironic. I laugh so bad at that. Oh, they got a picture of the vinyl of the pop figure. It's not a vinyl. The pop figure. It's kind of creepy. I guess that's the helmet. But yeah, so okay. So it's now officially a mini-series. Okay, it's now officially a mini-series. Got the $100,000 to be a mini-series. Woo! It's gonna be a mini-series. If it can reach $250,000, it'll be an extended series. If it's $500,000, it's gonna become a feature film. Oh my god, I love this. I love it. And you can even pledge without a reward too, by the way, if you just want to give them money and not expect anything in return, which, how would you at this point? That's just insulting. Oh my god, I love this. But I'm pretty sure I have a thing or something about IMDb. I thought I saw something about IMDb here. Hold on. Reward 6. Reward 10 here. Alright, now, so it's like reward 10's the big deal here. You get this co-producer credit. Oh, no, okay, here it is. Okay, so reward 10 over on the side on the Kickstarter, if you're looking at it while you're listening to me, you get to visit the set, meet the cast, and get a photo with everyone, plus receive a co-producer credit in the film and on IMDb.com. And they got an exclamation point right after. It's like, this is a big deal. You're going to be on IMDb. Does it say how many people backed it at the 10,000 mark? I'm curious how many people backed it at the 10,000 mark. I swear to God, I'm curious at this point. It's got one backer. Why do I get the feeling that's one of the stars of this thing? Like, hey, look, I got $10,000. I'll give you guys $10,000 to make this happen. That way I can just, you don't even have to worry about it. Just throw me down on IMDb. I'm already there. Just link to my page. Oh my god, I love this. So yeah, so if anybody out there was looking forward to that, The Legend of the White Dragon, at least hit the first goal, so it's going to be a little mini-series. But my god, that's funny as hell. I swear to God, it's hilarious. Oh my god, it's funny. It really is. Alright, so one of the banes of my existence, and another bane of my existence, and then yet another bane of my existence are all topics this week. But above all else, it's time to roll back the Pokemon counter again. Reset the counter, damn it! So I got a Pokemon topic. Netflix has officially nabbed the exclusive Pokemon episodes in the latest move to dominate children's television, which is the title of the article courtesy of TheVerge.com. Basically, Netflix has grabbed Pokemon for the foreseeable future. So, remember how when Netflix used to just be a place where unique stuff was that people talked about it and you felt like an idiot because you were going to pay the money for it? Or is it just me? Because I don't want to pay Netflix for something that I swear to God I could just watch somewhere else, or should be able to watch somewhere else. But with television kind of going the way it is, and Disney kind of kissing their own ass goodbye, which, in all honesty, the House of Mouse is finally feeling some hurt. Like I said, there is some good that's come out of the pandemic of the world. Oh, but Andrew, people are going to lose their jobs. Look, you work for a greedy organization, eventually you're going to end up getting bit by the hand that fed you. That's just how it works, folks. But Netflix has spent years trying to become a new go-to home for kids and family entertainment, investing billions in original content and licensing popular series from some of the biggest household names, including Nickelodeon and DreamWorks. Remember, Netflix was the ones that got the Rocko's Modern Life Static Cling movie and Invader Zim Enter the Florpus. The only reason why they got those was because the Hey Arnold movie tanked on Nickelodeon. When Nickelodeon did the Hey Arnold movie, it tanked. I mean, it was a complete, total tank for them. They even nope. So they shipped the other ones off to Netflix. It's like, look, we're not handling this grease fire. We're not handling this dumpster fire. This is your problem now, not ours. And it's like, yeah, and you understand that that's what that was going to do. So, what does this basically mean? Well, Netflix is now planting another flag in their castle of greatness to the world. They now have Pokemon. All future episodes of Pokemon will be exclusive to the platform in the US. All hail Don Netflix, as they once again take upon themselves the ability to just take what they want and screw everybody else to the wall. Yay, Don Netflix. And now, for those of you out there that don't know, Pokemon was originally on Kids WB. Then it went over to Cartoon Network for, I think it was Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, I know it was Diamond and Pearl was over on Pokemon. Unova region was over there. And XY and XY and Z were over on Cartoon Network. And I want to say this. That worked out well for them. Okay? The Sinnoh region was great having it over there. I think Battle Frontier might have been over there too, but I know it was over on I know Pokemon started off on the Kids WB. I remember that. But then it went over to Cartoon Network, and then Cartoon Network ditched it after I think it was just their license ran out. Their deal with the licensing rights ran out after X, Y, and Z. And then Disney jumped in because, hey, we're Disney. We want to own everything. And they just picked it up for Sun and Moon, and you all know my thoughts on Sun and Moon. Oh my God, you know my thoughts on Sun and Moon. If you don't know my thoughts on Sun and Moon, I think there's like several videos I have out on my channel about it. Oh my God, I hate Sun and Moon. But this new deal, though, basically means that they're going to be having the first 12 episodes of Pokemon Journey, the series. The 23rd season of the iconic franchise will be available to stream on Netflix starting June 12th. Future episodes will be added to Netflix every quarter for the rest of the season. According to the company, the Pokemon International has struck other deals with broadcasters around the world, but in the US, Pokemon is about to become a streaming exclusive. So, what does this mean for those of us that don't do Netflix? You're never going to watch Pokemon again, at least not with an English dub. This leads me to my main issue that I have with Netflix. Netflix, while I understand it's a necessary evil, and cable's freaking dead at this point, it's just too stupid to fall the hell over. It knows it's dead. It's like that horse that's out in the field. It knows it's dead. It's just too dumb to fall over. And that's what cable is at this point. They overcharge people with their sports packages, and, oh, look, we can give you this, this, and this, and 8,000 sports channels is literally what you're paying for, and you don't even need all of them. You have a sports channel for a sports channel for a sports channel. That's what kills a lot of people. You can literally cut that down to like 90% of what you don't need, and you would not have an issue. So that's a main bug for me. But with Netflix, it's literally everything's behind a damn paywall. And what bothers me about it is the fact that it's behind that paywall. It's stuck there. Netflix doesn't have the concept of, hey, look, we have a process that works. Why don't we market this as, like a couple other places would? Like Crunchyroll, for starters, where you have to, like, if you don't want ads, oh, look, you can get it ad-free by subscribing and paying a monthly fee. Or like CBS All Access, where you can get it the same day it airs. With Netflix, it's behind a paywall. If Netflix would honestly do a free option where, look, you don't want to pay us, that's fine. We just want you to be here. We want you to be here with us. And they would offer a free version of Netflix, not their monthly trial version. No, I mean an actual free version where you just have to sit through commercials that get pulled up randomly throughout the video, like Tubi, Crackle, the Roku channel, and so many other things do for the a la carte free option. They would net both ends of the spectrum on this. I mean, it's literally, CBS All Access kind of does this. I've been watching Bob Hart's Shola, and you can watch it like the next night after it airs, but then after a while, it goes to behind the paywall. You need to subscribe. But you're still able to watch it for free. You just have to put up with ads. I'll put up with the freaking ads if it means I get to watch it. That's not a problem for me. With Netflix, they don't care. For them, it's we want you to subscribe and nothing else. And that's not how the streaming service thing should work. It should honestly be a, look, we understand you want to have this be a good show, you want to have this, you want to have that, but for God's sake, at least give people a chance to watch some of the stuff on your channel. If you have a free option, that might encourage them to actually, buy the subscription to not have the commercials. Show them how great your stuff is by allowing them to see it for themselves in a free option, and have ads that run in it that'll still net you money. People will gladly, I guarantee you there are companies that would gladly allow you to put ads on your platform for them. They know, oh my God, Netflix wants to have us on their ads. That's it. We're in the money, people, and boom, and you help so many people, because then people will watch your service, and ad revenue will come flooding in, because people will see, oh my God, that's really cool. Hey, I should buy one of those. Oh yeah, look, the show's back. Yeah, I should definitely buy that thing, though. But no, Netflix doesn't do that. But what bothers me about this is that this is the lesser of two evils, because I'm not a fan that Disney got their hands on this. Disney has not had that great of a track record with anime. I know they did a lot of Ghibli dubs, and I do like Kiki's Delivery Service. It's still one of my favorites. I remember watching that on Toon Disney all the time when it was on TV, when it would air. I remember watching that. I loved it. But Disney and anime never seemed like a good fit to me. It always bothered me. I know Disney XD had Yokai Watch, which I really, honest to God, felt like that was not a good fit for Disney. I didn't like it. I know Disney, Disney XD and Jetix and all that, they had Digimon, they had Data Squad, which, Data Squad sucked. I hated Data Squad with a passion. Data Squad sucked. But then they had some other Japanese shows, things like that. I think Oban Star Racers, they were saying qualifies as Japanese. I don't think it does, but apparently, I guess it does. But they had that. There's like a whole bunch of stuff that they had on like Jetix and all that. And Jetix became, Disney XD, so it is what it is. But still, Disney does not do anime well. And that's just basically something that Disney wants to control. Hey, look, here's some more anime for us to have. And I don't like the concept that Disney ever had that. That's something that bothers me. So Netflix getting it disturbs me more, but the fact that Disney doesn't have their hands on it anymore is a sigh of relief to me. But Netflix getting it, though, doesn't make it any better, but Disney not having their hands on it anymore does make me a bit happier. Not much, mind you, but it makes me happier nonetheless. But still, with Disney, you at least were able to watch it on TV. Now it's streaming exclusive. But it's not going to do much good, though, because the series is technically now on hiatus due to the COVID outbreak causing a massive state of emergency over in Japan. So there is that, because that's my little side note then, too, that I have, which I'll get to in a minute. But with their tremendous reach and ability for fans to enjoy content anytime and anywhere, Netflix is the ideal partner to premiere new episodes of the beloved animated Pokemon series in the U.S. Now, that would be YouTube. But yeah, apparently the senior vice president of international business at the Pokemon Company International said in a press release, with their tremendous reach and ability for fans to enjoy content anytime, anywhere, Netflix is the ideal partner. Yeah, sure, just get in bed with Don Netflix. Go ahead. Don Netflix will make you an offer you can't refuse. And then Don Mickey's just going to come in there and go, you took my anime from me there, Don Netflix. Yeah, you snooze, you lose, mouse. It's going to be the Mafia Don fight of the century. But prior to Netflix's deal, though, Pokemon aired on networks like Cartoon Network, owned by Warner Media. It originally was on Kids WB, which was technically just a Warner Media company, so duh. But they don't mention that in here, but it was on the WB, at least here in the States when it first started. I remember it being on Kids WB. Then it went to Cartoon Network, and then Disney XD had it. But Netflix started distributing various Pokemon titles, including the most recent Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution, the CGI thing that, honest to God, looks like garbage. Well, it looked nice in the trailer. It looked like shit when you actually saw it. I saw a clip of it, and it did not help my stomach. I felt queasy after watching that. A new take on one of the series' most popular films. Yeah, it was a popular film in 2D. 3D, it looks good on paper. It looked good in the trailer. It did not look good in reality or in actuality. It looked kind of awful. Pokemon is one of the most popular franchises around the world and one of the most recognizable anime series ever produced. Yeah, no shit. You know that little yellow electric mouse? I have a t-shirt of it. It's a white t-shirt with pictures of him. I'm trying to learn how to draw him since I really like Pikachu. I own a Pikachu figure. I have a Pikachu pillow. I got a Pikachu plushie. I am a freaking Pikachu nut. If I would be a personal type of Pokemon trainer, I would be a Pikachu trainer. Because I would show the world that Pikachu is not some lackluster, kiss-ass Pokemon, damn it. It is a pseudo-legendary in its own right. I know I'm going to get shit for that, too. Let's see. Both areas in which Netflix wants to keep investing, according to Melissa Cobb, Vice President of Kids and Family Content for Netflix, told the Los Angeles Times in 2018 that animation is really a core area, with analyst firms estimating that Netflix spends just over $1.1 billion on animation content that year alone. More than 60% of Netflix users engage with kids and family content. Cobb told the New York Times last year that it's an area Netflix clearly sees as a growing sector. Yes, must get more money from toddlers. Push those things. But Netflix is a new destination spot for kids' content. Disney's focusing on its streaming services, on its streaming service, Disney Plus. You know, that thing that happened that nobody could stop. Yeah, that thing. Bringing a number of new originals to the platform, blah, blah, blah. Viacom, CBS teamed up. You have all that. Instead of solely focusing on its cable alternatives, Disney Channel, Disney XD, Viacom, CBS has licensed a number of its titles, including parts of SpongeBob SquarePants, to Netflix. And Amazon Kids are spending more time watching online video, and Netflix is one of the biggest distributors of online videos. Yeah, like I said, why not have a goddamn free option, you morons? You are really missing an opportunity here. Seriously. I just love this. But perhaps the most exemplary case of how fast the shifted viewing from traditional cable to streaming has been, kids television has lost nearly 70% of its audience since its peak in 2011. You want to know why it lost a tremendous amount of its audience? Saturday morning cartoons got killed off. At that point, there was nothing good on anymore. I cannot watch educational television. You want to know what educational television is, kids? That's fucking PBS. Okay? No, seriously. You want to watch educational television? You got it 5 days a week on PBS with their PBS Kids thing. That's educational television. Okay? Saturdays are meant to be enjoyed, damn it. When Saturday morning cartoons were killed off, I was pissed. I was upset by it. And the last and final channel to go, I watched it that morning. I watched it that Saturday morning. You could almost feel a collective cry from the many people around the world as it just ended once and for all. And I was like, this sucks. I was upset. I was a little bummed by it that it was just over. I was like, nah, this blows. There's nothing else good on now anymore. No more Saturday morning cartoons. You're not going to have this or that. I was a little bummed by it, but I was like, yeah, there's really nothing I can do about it, though. But, like I said, television's dead, basically. So, with Pokemon moving to Netflix, that's fine. But, before we get too excited about this, there is one downside to this, like I said, though. As they are technically right now on a hiatus. So, there is that. But remember, though, this isn't the only thing that Netflix has got their hands on. They also have secured the international rights to Studio Ghibli's library, but lost out on its domestic rights to Warner Media's new streaming service, HBO Max. Netflix isn't the only streaming service trying to fight for kids' attention or anime fans. HBO Max can pull from Cartoon Network and Crunchyroll, one of the most popular dedicated streaming services. One of the most popular dedicated streaming services, Disney, is Disney. Now Netflix adding exclusive Pokemon episodes to its repertoire is just another show of strength from the streamers, and the competition heats up. Cable is dead. Long live the onslaught of streaming services. Toonami needs to get their own streaming service to get the hell off Adult Swim. Netflix needs to do a free version. Disney needs to pull their head out of their ass. Nickelodeon needs to kill off SpongeBob. And Cartoon Network needs to pull its head out of its ass. Okay, there, we're all caught up now. That's basically the gist of it here. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to lie here when I say this. Here's the thing. With how this stuff works and how the TV shows and that go, and especially with Pokemon, I enjoy Pokemon. I liked Pokemon. It started getting stupid. When Sun and Moon came out, it just epitomized stupid. Ash was at his peak in X and Y and X, Y, and Z. And then it went downhill from there. Screw you, kiss off, it was history. Now it's basically, oh, look, it's back. Who cares? Nobody gave a rat's ass anymore. And that was the end of it. And now with the newer one, last I saw, Ash got himself a Gengar. Apparently he might have a Dragonite from what I saw online, which kind of really pissed me the hell off. It's like, how the fuck that little bastard get himself a legendary, or pseudo-legendary at that? That's bullshit. But no, screw this crap. No, now, because Ash won the Pokemon, A-League, in freaking, Alola. He basically won in Alola because it was a garbage league that literally just got founded in that entire run. And that's why he won. And it's basically, no, Ash won because of skill. No, he won because he was the only cuck in the damn hen house that knew how to battle with Pokemon. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm going to come right out and say it. I don't mean to upset anybody by it, but that's my stance on this. Ash won in Alola because Alola was a garbage league. And Pokemon Journeys is not that great of a series. I've watched like 2 episodes subbed, and I honestly am confused by it. It bothers me, it annoys me, and it upsets me. Netflix getting it is the lesser of two evils, but I wish Netflix would just give everybody a free version of their fucking site and their service so we can at least watch the stuff ourselves. That's where I stand at this. It really is. Alrighty then, folks. So that's going to pretty much do it then for me this week. It's going on 10 o'clock. I got Backtracks USA to listen to go off into that wonderful good night in my dreams. And as I close my eyes and I dream of people, hey, don't forget, you can always subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure the bell notification icon's lit up. Don't forget you have until Monday at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to drop your Q&A questions for April's Q&A. I got about, I think, 12 of them so far, so it's a really good month so far. This is going to be a really good Q&A video. I'm looking forward to it. I do have a channel announcement video coming up this week. I'm going to record on Tuesday as well. It's going to be a short one, but it's going to be something that I think a lot of people have probably already figured out and probably figured one way or another, but I'm just going to make it official. And so many other things coming up. You know, I got some rant videos, discussion videos, a whole bunch of stuff, what have you. But yeah, so feel free, check out my channel. Don't forget, come by Twitter, shoot the shit with me, @OTakeYourRoads. You can find the link to it in the About Me section. There's also the Web Designer 18 Facebook page, again, in the About Me section. And hey, feel free, leave a comment. You know, tell me how your week went. Tell me how you've been handling, being at home all the time. Have you gone crazy? Have you picked up a new skill? I'm practicing my drawing, which I plan to make a video of all my little sketches that I've done so far and put them up on YouTube here for everybody to see. Like, this is what I've done. And I actually did plan to that. I actually scanned them in. I scanned the majority of them in already, so I have them all set ready to go. That I can work on the video for. So I'm looking forward to that. Show off the sketches that I've done. And show everybody that, look, you can actually do something. I didn't just waste my time getting older and fatter and less attractive. No, I didn't spend my time doing stupid stuff. I picked up some new skills, at least a new skill. I practiced one that I kind of had. I mean, I think they look pretty good. My mom and a friend of ours says that I'm definitely improving, but I don't feel like I'm at the level that I want them to be at yet. But then again, I'm shooting my goal pretty damn high in my own head, so I might have to step back a bit and look at that. But either way, there is that. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in this week to the podcast. Sorry, I'm almost at like an hour and a half, I think, at this point. But hey, a lot of stuff happened this week to talk about, and I went to town on a lot of it. But, until next time, I'm Andrew. And as Casey Kasem used to say at the end of all of his shows, keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. And until next week, I'm Andrew. Bye-bye. Have a good one. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And I'm thinking about all of you every single day. Bye, everybody.